this road trip, we might need a different vehicle for this one. We're going to take about a week or so to travel through Europe, you know, do a lot of exploring around Europe. Then we're going to Greece. We've had so many people this year ask us what we're actually going to be doing this year. So today's video, we're going to tell you everything that we're doing this year. The different trips, the countries that we're going to, and some things that we're not fully decided on yet. And yes, we are going to Scotland again. At the moment, we're in Cornwall, and the weather today, if we just have a look over there, you can see, like, you know, we've got some blue sky and things, but let me tell you, it's not been like that for the last few days. We've had storms, we've had floods and everything, so let's go for a walk and we're going to tell you exactly what it is that we're doing. This year for us, it's not going to be about like waiting around, you know, for like the ideal time to do certain trips. It's going to be about adventure, exploring, and not waiting and making decisions, because we've been putting so many things off and thinking about different ways of doing things, but this is it. The other thing is as well, this year we're going to be doing things like so differently to like what you guys have seen before.
So next month we are going to Cornwall, and then we're going to Scotland, and that's in the exact same road trip.
When we go there, we're going to be staying in a mixture of sort of like, you know, your like glamping pods, cabins, and we're staying in like in a luxurious house as well, because and tree houses, and that gives us the opportunity to be able to actually sort of like, for the beginning part of the trip, for the beginning part of the year, is actually like slow things down a little bit. But we are going to be going out exploring. We're going to bring you guys along with us. When we go on trips like that, for us, you know, that's where like our sort of like journey of like travel started, you know, and that's what we enjoy most. It's all about the scenery and, you know, exploring, and at the same time being able to relax and take it easy. Scotland for us, in between any of the road trips that we're going to be doing, is always going to be the area where we go to for our like last minute road trips as well.
And then summer.
This is the one that we are most excited about. We are planning to do a European road trip, but the European road trip is going to be where we're going to Greece. This road trip, it's not going to be us rushing or anything. We're going to take about a week or so to travel through Europe, you know, do a lot of exploring around Europe. Then we're going to Greece, but the way that we're getting to Greece, we're travelling through Albania. And then when we get to Greece, we're going to do some exploring in the mainland Greece. And from there, we're then going to go over to Corfu. And you know what? That is a road trip that we have wanted to do for such a long time. On that route, we're going to be going to countries that we've never been to before and we've never explored before. Now you might be thinking, why are we travelling through Albania to do this route? We've worked it out that if we travel through Albania, because of ferry costs, you know, and the prices of them, doing it this way, it works out so much cheaper than actually, like, you know, maybe like travelling through Italy and going that way. We did a video recently because one of the things that we was going to do when we had our camper van, we was actually going to go to Greece and, you know, travel that way. But just after we did that video, which was just before we sold our camper van, one of the things about Greece is the law changed, and basically in Greece now, you can't even on a daily basis really use a camper van without the fear of having fines and things, and it just would have made that trip so much more difficult. So we decided, doing it this way, not only does it work out cheaper, but going by car, it's going to give us a lot more opportunities to explore a lot further as well. Same freedom, less cost, more adventure. Honestly, selling the camper van, it hasn't changed the way we travel. Not as much as we thought it was going to. And you know what, one of the things that we've noticed as well is financially, it's so much cheaper being able to like travel this way, because yes, we're going to be staying at some like alternative, like, you know, like travel accommodations. We are looking at, because campsites do have glamping like pods and things like that in Europe, and you know what, generally in Europe they're a lot cheaper than they are in the UK as well. Mixing that up with hotels and things, and we're still going to be taking some of our camping gear, it is something that is doable. And like I said, when it comes to cost, it's not going to be that much different than it would have been going in the camper van. Planning road trips like this is almost the same. Let's say planning, it's like Brooke does all the planning and things, but I'll get to like say later on, but she'll agree with me. But at the end of the day, like planning these road trips, we found that when we're looking at the costs and everything, it's actually not much different. It's still road trips, it's still adventure, and it's still us. I've just been telling everyone, Brooke, how like, you know, like when I plan these like road trips and things, like how much I said before, didn't I? No, I was just saying, like, obviously, you know, like plan these road trips, you know, it's not that much different really, and the cost, you know, we found isn't that much different. So then once we've done that amazing road trip, when we get home, we're going to Wales. What are we doing, Brooke?
The Welsh 360.
Yes, that is something that we've wanted to do for a long time, something that we've never done. And again, on the way around, there is so many different like alternative like, accommodations that you can stay in. We're looking forward to doing that, and do you know what? That is going to be an exciting one. And then there is one more trip. Norway. This one's still in the planning stage.
But I've ordered all the maps and everything.
Ooh, and the other thing is as well, this road trip, we might need a different vehicle for this one, so, but we're working on that.
Stay tuned.
This year for us, it's not about just one way of travelling. For us, it's about experiences and saying yes to things that like we've said no to before, and maybe hesitating on certain things and putting things off. But no, this year we've decided we're doing it. Look at God, there, it's really, really muddy here, so it's a bit muddy here. Oh, we're sinking. Did you see that then? Oh.
Why are you in the middle? It sticks in the edge.
Oh yeah. There we go. Oof. So whether we're staying in like cabins, glamping pods, you know, we're staying in, you know, luxury accommodation, we're doing what we want to do and what's right for us, aren't we?
Yes.
So guys, some of these road trips are locked in. Some, you know, the planning could change of them and things, but at the end of the day, this is what we're doing this year.
Lots and lots.
And we can't wait. So until the next one, guys, please consider hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already. Bye for now.